Welcome back. Well, the S6 Nifty is cutting its losses. Actually, it's not too much of a loss. I mean, 25 points really hardly classifies as a loss. We have Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitessh Thakkar now joining us. Gentlemen, good morning. Now, both of you have been in agreement that this is a market in which you are broadly positive and want to look for buying opportunities. The entry points might be different. But Sudarshan, what's your approach now incrementally? Both in the Nifty and the Bank Nifty.
Yeah, good morning, Anuj. For the last 2 days, that is Thursday and Friday, the Nifty has been in a very narrow range. In fact, on Friday, it was extremely narrow. Now, usually these narrow ranges are precursors to a breakout on the upside or the downside, depending on the market mood at that time. So I would expect a reasonably big move to come in. Now, because the Nifty maintains its support levels, I'm not looking to go short. The trade for me is if the Nifty holds 17,450 for the day during the morning, then I would look to go long. I'll keep it intraday because I think the US markets are closed. There's no sense in carrying a position. But the trade is if this support level holds, go long for the day. I'm not looking for any short side trade today. The same applies to the Bank Nifty. If the Nifty levels hold, go long in the Bank Nifty also. Intraday only.
Okay, fair point. So intraday long 17,450 is the stop loss. No shorts on the Bank Nifty. Also the same trade. I mean, of course, you put a corresponding stop loss. That's what Sudarshan is saying. Intraday only, no position long because you don't want to take a risk with the US market closed. That's Sudarshan's view. Mitessh, good morning. Your approach on Nifty and Bank Nifty, you have been constructive on the market.
Morning, Anuj. This looks like a market, which basically is still contracting, as Sudarshan was also highlighting, and I've been maintaining that view for last many days now. Broadly doing a range of about 17,400 on the downside to about 17,750, 800 on the upside. And I think that remains. We don't have any signal of volatility rising or any expansion coming in via the way indicators are positioned. Having said that, I think, therefore there's a stronger chance that this consolidation will keep on or remain in force, and I think once only once we get a signal, then I think we'll be extremely positive or aggressive on the directional view of the market. So for the timing, I think it's a wait and watch kind of a thing for me on the indices, and till I think a constructive signal comes in, I think it makes sense to just stay put. Of course, if you get towards the lower end of the range, which is close to about 17,400, 420 odd zone, then I think you might want to take a long bet or long position.
Okay. What about individual stocks? Sudarshan, good morning. What are you looking at today, both on the buy and the sell side?
Good morning. Because of the narrow range, stock options have also, the opportunities have also become restricted. But HDFC AMC is an intraday short. The stock has been falling for the last 10 days and relative strength is now weak. Momentum is coming down. Keep a stop of 2050 and look for an intraday short. Persistent Technologies is another same chart. For the last 10 days, it's falling day after day. It's an intraday short with a stop of 3442, 3442. Tata Communications is a buy. It broke out. It's at 3-month highs. On Friday, it had a small dip. A down day, I would treat that as a dip. Buy it with a stop at 1200. And UBL, which is now on the verge of making 3-month highs. It's been rising for the last 3-4 days. Hopefully today would be a dip. That's a buy with a stop under 1660.
And what about you, Mitessh?
Yeah. So I also have mixed up buys and sells, 2 buys and 2 sell calls. On the buying side is Tata Consumer. On a mild dip, let's say around 828, 827, buy with a stop below 817. For targets of 850. UBL is a buy with a stop below 1680 for targets of 1760, while Aurobindo Pharma features on the sell side of the trades. Sell with a stop at 542 for targets of 518. And Bandhan Bank is a sell. It's a conditional sell. I would want to see it trade below Friday's low, so sell below 274. Keep your stop at 278.5. Look for 262 as the first target.
All right, gentlemen, thanks a lot for those trading ideas. So UBL is something which is common in both Mitessh and Sudarshan's picks. That's been doing well, actually. We'll take a short break. Up next, of course, we have the pre-opening rates and Amit Dixit of Edelweiss will be joining us to focus on the metal space.